Hey guys, it's Duck, and not really doing much. I just wanted to go over my mod, wanted to tell you all about it, and just kind of talk a little bit about it. Just kind of go over what's to come, and kind of a little bit about the configurations, and maybe a little bit of background history just behind whatever I can come up with on the spot. Anyways, let's get into it. So, we have the base one. It has the 3.5 liter V8 with individual throttle bodies, manual 5-speed, sorry, naturally aspirated, average brakes, etc., regular shocks. Nothing too special about it. For some background and kind of, I guess, the lore of the Cuneo Veloce is it started off as just a regular WIgeon body. The people who made this bought a WIgeon that was in pretty bad condition, and when they started designing it, they figured out how good the bull-eyed frame would fit up to the WIgeon frame. So, what they did is they contacted Civetta, and they talked to them about getting new frames, right? And so they could take these frames and they could put these frames with the engines and stuff. They got this all stuff brand new from Civetta. They didn't have to buy because they made a deal with them. When they did this, they were able to directly put these onto the WIgeon frame, and same with the front. And they made this. But that wasn't enough for them. You see, they wanted more. So, like any other normal human being, what they did is they went and they put a V10 in it. Because why not? So, that's when you will see the track toy Cuneo Veloce come in. There. What this one does is, this is the first one in the lineup, pretty much. It comes right after the base model that has the V10. And this one, pretty simple. It's much on the cheaper end, but it's not going to be, and it's still pretty quick. Very quick, actually. It has the naturally aspirated V10 with individual throttle bodies, the rear wing, WIgeon wheels with the custom livery, not a custom livery really, but the WIgeon racing livery with a custom color, and yeah, about it. Nothing too special. 6-speed sequential transmission, racing brakes, race pads, race shocks, sway bars, etc. Has racing seats, racing interior, some small interior stuff, shift light. Nothing too special. This was just made, again, as kind of like a middle ground before you really get into your racing and the race Cuneo Veloce. In between, it's kind of like the middle ground between the base and the racing Veloce. The next one after this would technically be the off-road edition, which is this one. This has the same engine as the track toy, but it has off-road suspension, duh. And it's pretty light, very light compared to the other ones, because it just doesn't have any much on it. It doesn't have the canopy or anything. Nothing too much about this. It's cool, has a V10, etc. Then we get into the racing. The race Cuneo Veloce. This one, oops. This one has twin turbos and a V10 still. But what really comes into play here is the front wing and the rear diffuser. has a lot more aero pieces. This thing is stuck to the ground at high speeds. I haven't done much track racing, but I've done a little bit, and it's a very big improvement compared to the track toy. Very big. It's also much faster. It makes 900 horsepower compared to the 620-ish horsepower that the track toy makes. Makes a lot more horsepower. Like I said, twin turbo V10. Again, 6-speed sequential. All racing suspension. And it has clockwise wheels. I think 12s in the 12-inch wide in the rear and 9 or 10 in the front. One of the two. Okay. Now we'll move on to the Beast. The Beast. This is a special one. Very special one. A few years after the development of the first Cuneo Veloce, or the race one, the people at Just Average Industries decided that that wasn't enough. Why have 900 horsepower when you can have 1700 horsepower? And that's where this thing was born. It was only meant to be a one-off, just because why not? But when they came out and talked about it, everybody loved it so much that they made 100 of them. They made only 100. And many of these were bought. They're only meant to be like a top speed car. They're not really made for a track or anything. They're just made to go in a straight line as fast as possible. Pretty much a drag one, but not really-ish. It's just kind of, it's more of like, let's not drive this so we don't die. You know, that kind of thing. Sorry. And still pretty quick. Technically street legal. And can pretty quick. Here's the funny thing about them, though. Everybody that bought them, or a lot of people, sorry, not everybody, but a lot of people that bought these wanted to track race them, right? They just wanted to take them out to a track, go super fast, and destroy all the other people because, you know, it was the Beast. It didn't really look like a drag car, but it didn't look like a race car. It was kind of like, looked kind of like an in-between, but the difference is that it had, 1,700 horsepower. So, what ended up happening is they got crashed a lot. You know how there was 100? Now there's only estimated to be about 40. Only 40 now. So, yeah. And they are worth a lot more than when they were first released. And that's kind of just the backstory on the Cuneo Veloce. Put a lot of work into this mod. Really hope everybody liked it. Or likes it whenever this new update releases. I personally really like the mod. But you can call me biased. Anyways, it's been Duck. I wish you luck. Have a great day, everybody.